You've been consistent on Pinterest, but you're still growing painfully slowly, even after months of having your account. And the worst part, your outbound clicks are almost dead. So, how do you take an account like this and turn it into one generating thousands or even millions of outbound clicks? If that's what you're trying to figure out, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to take a real underperforming Pinterest account and break down exactly what's going wrong, why it's happening, and what you can actually do to fix it. No guessing, no generic advice, just the real strategies and overlooked factors that successful Pinterest creators understand. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Nuvela so you don't miss real, practical content about the actual steps to building financial success without the filters, hype, or fake promises. Let's get into it. First, stop making these 5 mistakes. Let's say you're a complete beginner. You just opened your Pinterest account, or maybe you already have an account and you're trying to fix the mistakes you made when you started. But honestly, if you're starting from scratch, I strongly recommend doing it the right way from day one. You want Pinterest to understand your account from the very beginning. That means building a good account from the start, instead of doing everything randomly. So, let's say you've just opened your Pinterest account. The first thing you should do is use Pinterest like a normal user. What does that mean? Go to Pinterest, browse your home feed, search for content related to the niche you're interested in, and save pins that are actually relevant to your niche. Don't just save random pins. For example, if your niche is home decor, your saved pins should actually make sense for that niche. Think about it from the perspective of the person who is going to visit your profile. If you were that person, why would you follow this account? You would probably follow it because the account looks organized, consistent, and clearly focused on a specific niche. So when you save pins, choose them carefully. Don't save every random pin you see on your home feed. Save high-quality pins that actually add value to your account and make sense for the boards you're building. And while you're still in the early stages, this is part of what we call account warming. You want to warm up your account by naturally interacting with Pinterest. Save pins you genuinely like content that you actually find useful. Leave comments when you have something meaningful to say. And, of course, save relevant pins to the appropriate boards. At the same time, you can start publishing your own pins. But in the beginning, I recommend not adding links to most of your pins. Here's why. Your first week should be focused on building a real, valuable account. And one thing I always recommend is learning how to customize existing templates instead of always starting from scratch. We already made a YouTube video about this, and you'll see it on the screen right now. In that video, I explained exactly how to customize templates. And if you want to create content faster, starting from an existing template can save you a lot of time. You can also use AI-generated images. There's nothing wrong with using AI images on Pinterest. Now, based on extensive testing across different Pinterest accounts over the years, we've noticed a clear difference between simply uploading AI-generated images and adding your own human touch to your pins. Pinterest doesn't officially say you need an 80-20 split, so don't take that as a platform rule. But from our experience across different accounts and with our students, we found that a better balance is around 80% real or human-created content and 20% AI-generated content. People are seeing so much AI content on Pinterest that overly generic AI images can easily feel repetitive and unrealistic. So if you use AI, don't just post random AI images. Make sure the image actually fits your niche, looks professional, and adds real value. Use AI as a tool, not as your entire content strategy. Now, when you eventually want to start adding links to your pins, we'll talk about that in detail as well. For example, let's say you're publishing 5 pins. I personally prefer having only 2 of those 5 pins with links. I think that's a much better approach than putting a link on every single pin. Because if every pin on a brand new account is constantly sending people somewhere else, Pinterest may see the behavior as spammy. Now let's talk about the different types of links you can use inside your pins. There are different situations. Let's say you have an external link to your own blog post, website, store, or another page that clearly belongs to you. In that case, you can simply place the link directly in the normal URL field. That's completely different from using a raw affiliate link. For example, let's say you have an Amazon affiliate link. If you're using a direct affiliate link, there are 2 approaches you can use. Both can work as long as you're transparent and you're using them correctly. For example, in your pin description, you should clearly disclose the affiliate relationship. You can add a statement like, "This post contains an affiliate link." That's important. Another option, and honestly, this is the one I prefer, is using add product. I especially recommend this for people who don't have their own website or blog and are getting their affiliate links directly from Amazon or another platform. Instead of putting the raw affiliate link directly into the normal URL field, you can use Add Product, and I'll show you why. When you click Add Product, you'll see an option where you can turn on the affiliate link setting. This makes it clear that the product you're adding is an affiliate product. So personally, I prefer using Add Product when it makes sense. But if the link you're adding is your own website, your own store, your blog post, or another non-affiliate destination, you obviously wouldn't turn on the affiliate link option. Now, let's move to the fourth thing I want to talk about. Enough with generic AI content. I've noticed this a lot, especially among beginners. A lot of people rely on regular ChatGPT. They simply tell it, give me a Pinterest title and description. Then they copy the result and publish it. That's generic content, and I don't recommend doing that. Instead, use an AI tool that's specifically trained for Pinterest content. Or, if you already understand Pinterest SEO and know how to write your own content, you can create it yourself. We've actually made this process much easier for our students, and if you want to use the custom GPT I'm talking about, you'll find the link in the description. This custom GPT was extensively trained on different types of products, digital and physical, so it can generate Pinterest-specific content for you. It gives you an organized table containing basically everything you need for your pins. You'll get the SEO title, description, target keywords, suggested boards, text on image, and more. And the text on image is especially useful. Pinterest can understand text that appears on your pin, so adding clear, relevant text to your image can help communicate what your pin is about. You'll notice that pins with clear text overlays can often perform better than a simple image with no context. But there's an important detail here. Your text should be large and easy to read. Use a clear, simple font. Don't use a complicated font that is difficult for the algorithm to read. Keep the text short, clear, and easy to understand. And that's exactly the kind of text the custom GPT can generate for you. Another great thing about this custom GPT is that it gives you ready-to-use prompts specifically personalized for your product. So you can take one product and turn it into 50 pins or even more. Each pin can show the same product in a different environment, setting, or scenario. We've already covered this process in 2 videos, and I'll leave both of them linked in the description. The first video explains path 1 inside the custom GPT. The second video explains the prompts it generates and how you can create personalized pins based on exactly what you want. Now, let's say you've been using Pinterest consistently for a month or 2. And consistency is extremely important. You've been publishing pins, interacting with Pinterest, browsing your home feed, and building your account naturally. Now it's time to look at your analytics. And just like I promised at the beginning of this video, we're going to use a real underperforming account as an example. The owner gave us access to this account so we could analyze it and try to help improve its performance. So let's go into analytics. As you can see, the numbers here are pretty bad. And honestly, it's not necessarily because this person wasn't doing anything. The bigger problem is that the account wasn't consistent, the content wasn't focused enough, and the strategy wasn't clear. You can't just publish random content and expect traffic to come automatically. You need to be consistent, and your pins need to have a purpose. Remember, your pins aren't being viewed by AI. They're being viewed by real people. Sometimes I see pins that are honestly terrible. The creator seems to think that because AI generated the pin, the AI is somehow going to be the one looking at it. No. A real person is going to see that pin. Someone who has a problem, someone who wants something, someone who is looking for a product or an answer. So whenever you publish a product or create a pin, ask yourself, is this product actually in demand? We already talked about this in previous videos, and you'll find those videos in the description. When you're researching products, don't just search randomly based on your mood. Use keywords. Search using real keyword data. We've already explained exactly how to find keywords and how to research them, so make sure you check those videos. Now, let's go back to analytics. Your analytics are going to show you how your account is performing over time. You should check them regularly, for example every week or every month. Pinterest didn't create the analytics section randomly. There's a reason it's there. It's there to help you understand whether you're moving in the right direction or not. You can see whether the products you're promoting are actually interesting to people. You can see which pins are performing well. And you can see which content isn't working. So don't ignore your analytics, make it a habit. And most importantly, make your decisions based on data, not just your feelings. This is another area where the custom GPT can help you. You can even take a screenshot of your analytics and give it to the custom GPT. It can help you understand what you're seeing and identify which types of pins you may want to create more of. Of course, you can also analyze the data yourself. Use the filters inside analytics and look at which pins are getting the most impressions, clicks, and engagement. Find out what's working. Then create more content around what's working. And if something clearly isn't working, don't keep repeating it. Create something new. This is why consistency is so important, especially in the beginning. And honestly, this is also why I talked about Tailwind in my previous videos. When you combine Tailwind with the custom GPT, the workflow becomes extremely efficient. And I'm not exaggerating here. We've seen our students use this workflow, and it has helped them make the process much faster and more organized. Why? Because the custom GPT does about 99% of the content work. You simply copy the information and paste it into Tailwind. Then Tailwind takes care of the scheduling. That's why I recommend it. You can prepare a large amount of content in advance and schedule it. For example, you could spend one day creating and organizing pins for an entire month or even 2 months. I'm not saying this as a theory, I'm talking about the workflow itself. You can create hundreds of pins using the custom GPT and then schedule them using Tailwind, or even use Pinterest's own scheduling feature. And once you've scheduled your content, don't completely disappear from Pinterest. Let's say you've scheduled your pins for the entire month. You should still occasionally open Pinterest and use it naturally. Go to your home feed, browse normally, like content that you genuinely find valuable. Save useful pins to the appropriate boards. This helps keep your account active and, more importantly, keeps your boards organized. And remember, your boards matter. If someone visits your profile and opens one of your boards, they should immediately understand what that board is about. For example, if you have a board called Kitchen Ideas, the content inside that board should actually be about kitchens. It should look organized and intentional. You want visitors to look at your profile and think, okay, this account is actually organized, not, this person is just saving random stuff. Real financial success starts with one thing: knowing exactly what problem your product solves, who it solves it for, and whether people actually need it right now. Once you understand that, the value naturally comes through in your content, because you're putting yourself in your customer's shoes, and you already have the solution they're looking for. You'll find all the links to everything we talked about in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video to support us. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.